Welcome to the finals of the West Kentucky Academic Bowl. The two teams here, Murray High School to my right and Lone Oak High School to my left, not only have won their district championships, but have also won their semifinal matchups to meet in this match for $2,000 in scholarship money. The runner-up will receive $1,000 in scholarship money to be divided among the members of the team. Let's announce the teams, starting with Kyle from Lone Oak. Just announce your name and your grade in school, please.
Kyle Etchen, Jr.
Lee Cole, Jr.
Rebecca Chaudhry, Senior.
Zia Chaudhry, Jr.
And our captain is?
Rebecca.
Okay.
And our coach is Mr. Tony Jarvis.
Thank you, Rebecca. Okay, Daniel.
Daniel White, Senior.
Wesley Boland, Senior.
Brad Black, Senior.
Rich Dosman, Senior.
And our captain is?
Wesley, and our coaches are Jason Shelby and Jonathan Watkins.
Thank you, Wesley. We will be doing a 40-question half, the toss-up and bonus format. I will read a toss-up. The teams will have 5 seconds to buzz in. If they correctly answer the toss-up, their team will receive a bonus. After 10 seconds, the captain must give an answer. If that answer is incorrect, the other team will get the opportunity to bounce back and take that bonus point. Teams, are you ready? Captain? Captain. Let's begin the 2007 West Kentucky Academic Bowl Finals. Toss-up 1. In what type of mathematical relation is each element of the domain paired with exactly one?
One-to-one.
Incorrect. In what type of mathematical relation is each element of the domain paired with exactly one element of the range?
Function.
It is a function. Bonus, Murray. 2. Identify the English inventor and industrialist whose patent on a low-cost process for manufacturing steel was challenged in America by William Kelly, who had discovered a similar process.
I designate Richard.
Bessemer.
Yes, Sir Henry Bessemer is correct. Toss-up 3. Identify the basic monetary unit of Israel.
Israeli dollar.
That's incorrect.
Denarius.
It is the shekel. Toss-up 4. Which of Aesop's fable has as its moral, beware lest you lose the substance by grasping at the shadow?
The Fable of the Dog and His Reflection.
That is incorrect.
The Fox and the Grapes.
It's called The Dog and the Shadow, so we'll go with that. Toss-up 5. What art term refers to both a collection of an artist's work that is up for sale or show and to a portable case for?
Portfolio.
That is correct. Bonus 6 to Lone Oak. What would be the midpoint of the line segment with endpoints 2, 9 and 8, 15?
5, 12.
That is correct. Toss-up 7. In architecture, what is the name for a row of columns that
Colonnade.
Colonnade is correct. It supports a series of arches. Bonus 8. Because of its lush green countryside, what island in the Atlantic Ocean is called the Emerald Isle?
Ireland.
That is correct. Toss-up 9. Calving is the process.
Glaciers.
Incorrect. Calving is the process in which pieces of a glacier break off and form what objects in seas or lakes?
Iceberg.
That's correct. Bonus 10. Lone Oak. There are 4 types of bases in DNA. The purines consist of adenine and guanine. What other group of bases consists of thymine and cytosine?
Pyrimidines.
That is correct. After 10 questions, we have a score of Lone Oak 6, Murray 2. Here's toss-up 11, teams. In May of 2004, President Bush dedicated a new memorial in Washington.
World War II.
That is correct. Soldiers fought in World War II. Here's your bonus, number 12, Murray. Give the title of the well-known poem in which John Donne writes, "Death be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, for thou art not so."
Death be not proud. But it's a specific. No, it's just death be not proud. Death be not proud.
That's incorrect, Captain.
Thanatopsis.
It is Holy Sonnet 10. Toss-up 13. What musical direction would a composer use to indicate that he wanted a passage of music to be played with increasing volume?
Crescendo.
Crescendo is the one. Bonus 14. Using the following equation for a given circle, determine the center of the circle and the radius of the circle. The quantity x plus 12, closed quantity squared, plus the quantity y minus 4, closed quantity squared, equals 11.
I designate Zia.
The center is at negative 12,4. The radius is square root of 11.
Absolutely correct. Here's your toss-up 15. In July of 2004, it was revealed that a fourth patient died after receiving an organ transplant from a donor infected with what?
Rabies.
Absolutely. Rabies. Bonus 16, Murray. If y varies inversely as x, and y equals 3 when x equals 12, find x when y equals 4.
Inversely? What's an inversely? 1?
9.
9?
Ah, you got it. 9 is correct. Toss-up 17. This property of an electric circuit allows it to store a charge. What is this ratio of charge?
Electric potential.
Incorrect. This property of an electric circuit allows it to store a charge. What is this ratio of charge to potential on an electrically charged isolated conductor?
Capacitance.
That is the capacitance. Bonus. 2-word answer required. Take him and shake him, try and wake him. Give him a dose of salt and water. Send him up the crow's nest till he falls down, and shave his belly with a rusty razor. All answer a certain question posed in an old sea shanty. Give the 2 words which complete the question that asks, what shall we do with a...
Drunken sailor.
That is the one. Toss-up 19. Spell the word referring to a military rank that is a homophone for another word indicating a grain of corn.
Colonel.
Correct. Bonus 20, Lone Oak. Attended by Franklin Roosevelt, Churchill, and Stalin, it restated the Allied demand for the unconditional surrender of Germany. Identify this Allied conference of 1945 that planned for the post-war occupation of Germany and for the reorganization of Europe.
Potsdam Conference?
Incorrect. Captain.
Yalta?
Yalta. Give it to Murray. After 20 questions, we have Lone Oak 11, Murray 6. Here is toss-up 21. Ferns go through a 2-cycle development called alternation of generations. One generation grows from a fertilized egg cell, but the next generation develops from what
Spore.
Yes, a spore. Bonus 22, Murray. Consider the set of data 14, 23, 23, 13, 15, 26, 13, 25, 23. What is the mode of that set of data?
23?
That is correct. Toss up 23. Almost all of England's monarchs since William the Conqueror have been crowned in what London church that contains the...
Westminster Abbey?
That is correct. Bonus 24, Murray. This question requires a 2-part answer. Classify the following sentence according to purpose and structure. Did Hansel and Gretel escape after the witch was pushed into the oven?
Interrogative complex.
They are both correct. Toss up 25. Solve the inequality for x. 15 is greater than 3x minus 3 is greater than 3.
Six is greater than x is greater than 2.
That is correct. Bonus 26. In art, this saint is often represented by a set of keys. Name this saint who is thought to hold the keys to the gate of heaven.
Peter.
St. Peter. That's it. Toss up 27. Name the 19th century American artist and naturalist whose best color...
Audubon.
James Audubon. John James Audubon. You got it. Here's your bonus 28. Well, that was 28. Here is your bonus 28. I'm sorry. Also called the subarctic or boreal forest zone, what large zone of vegetation in the northern hemisphere lies south of the northern tundra and north of the denser coniferous forests?
The taiga.
Taiga is correct. Toss up 29. Consider the function f of x equals 3x squared minus 1. Find the value of f of negative 1.
2.
2 is that. Bonus 30, Lone Oak. Secretary of State John Hay referred to it as a splendid little war, named the 1898 conflict that marked the emergence of the United States as a great power and the advent of American overseas imperialism.
Spanish-American War?
Correct. After 30 questions, we have a score of Lone Oak 17, Murray 10. Here is toss-up 31. Each year, two neighbors meet in the spring to repair...
The Mending Wall?
Incorrect. Each year, two neighbors meet in the spring to repair a stone divider separating their properties in what poem by Robert Frost?
Mending Wall.
It's just Mending Wall. Bonus 32. Greek for dance writing. What is the term for the art of arranging dance movements for a performance? I'm sorry.
Choreography?
That's correct. Toss-up 33. The Lady Dulcinea and Sancho Panza.
Don Quixote?
That is correct, by Miguel de Cervantes. Bonus 34. From time to time, arthropods shed their hard exoskeleton to allow for further growth. Give the term for this periodic shedding of and replacement of the protective outer skeleton of arthropods.
Molting?
Molting is the correct answer. Toss-up 35. In which year did all of the following events occur? The American Miners Association becomes the first national coal miners' union. The first transcontinental telegraph line is completed, and the Confederates fire on Fort Sumter.
1861.
Beginning the Civil War. That's correct. Bonus 36. What is the probability of drawing a black card and then a red card from a standard deck of 52 playing cards with replacement?
1/4?
That's correct. Toss-up 37. What is the measure of each interior angle of a regular 20-sided polygon?
$18
That is
degrees?
incorrect.
180 degrees.
No, 162 degrees. You gave the exterior, they asked for the interior. Toss-up 38. What is the sum of the whole numbers between 0 and 40 inclusive?
$800.
That is incorrect.
1600.
820. You forgot the middle 20. Toss-up 39. What medical condition results from a decrease in the body's blood capacity to carry oxygen because of two...
Sickle cell.
Incorrect. What medical condition results from a decrease in the body's blood capacity to carry oxygen because of too few red blood cells in circulation?
Anemia.
Just anemia. That was all we needed there. Bonus 40, Lone Oak. The musician Bill Monroe is considered the father of what type of country and western music based on ballads, fiddle tunes, and gospel hymns of the southern Appalachian Mountains?
Bluegrass?
That is correct. That is the end of the first half. We'll go through an official check of the score. We'll have the competitors change sides, and we'll be back for the second half of the WKAB final right after this. Welcome back to the West Kentucky Academic Bowl final match between Lone Oak High School and Murray High School. The teams have switched sides. We have an official score at halftime. Lone Oak 23, Murray High School 12. The same 8 players are in, so we'll do a quick buzzer check. We won't have them announce their names. We'll just make sure the buzzers work. So start with Daniel, Wesley, Brad, Richard, Kyle, Lee, Rebecca. Okay. We're ready to start the second half. Coaches, good luck, teams. Toss up 1. What type of writing did the pamphleteer Thomas Paine use to convince...
Propaganda?
Incorrect. What type of writing did the pamphleteer Thomas Paine use to convince his readers that it was time for a revolution?
Persuasive writing?
Persuasive is correct. Bonus 2. Pogroms common in Russia in the 19th century, were massacres instigated against those of what religious faith?
Jewish.
Yes, Judaism is correct. Toss-up 3. Otitis media is a term for an infection in the middle section of what body part?
The eye.
Incorrect.
Brain.
The ear. Toss-up 4. In what type of grammatical error is a comma rather than a period?
Comma splice.
That's correct. Here's your bonus, Murray. Number 5. In his ship, the Golden Hind, he circumnavigated the world. An English sea dog, he is best known for his exploits against the Spanish. Who is this English admiral whose life spanned the heroic age of English sea power?
Drake.
Sir Francis Drake is the one. Toss-up 6. If the sides of a triangle are in a ratio of 3 to 4 to 5, then what is the longest side if the...
10.
Incorrect. If the sides of a triangle are in the ratio of 3 to 4 to 5, then what is the longest side if the smallest side is 9?
Okay. 15.
15 is correct. Bonus 7, Lone Oak. If two sides of a triangle measure 4 inches and 9 inches, then the third side must be less than what length?
13 inches?
Correct. Toss-up 8. What is the highest pitched string instrument?
Violin.
That's correct. Here's your bonus, number 9, Murray. What is the name given to the stalk of an individual leaf?
Stem.
No, that's incorrect. Captain?
No.
Hesitation. It's a petiole. Okay, toss up 10. What is the most common spoken language of Pakistan?
Urdu?
That's incorrect.
Hindu.
It is Punjabi. After 10 questions, we have Lone Oak 25, Murray 17. Here is toss-up 11. If a student has an average score of 50 on 3 tests, and the first 2 test scores are 70 and 50, then what is...
30.
That is the third test score. Bonus 12. In what quadrant is the point -3, 4?
Second.
Second is correct. Toss up 13. In Peter Pan, what type of animal bit off Captain Hook's hand?
A crocodile?
A crocodile. You got it. Here's your bonus 14. Which play opens with one character flipping a coin and saying the word heads 5 times? The 2 protagonists sometimes play a game called questions. Like many characters throughout the play, they are taken from Hamlet. Name this absurdist work by Tom Stoppard.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead?
That is absolutely right. Toss up 15. Which quantity, often represented with a lowercase Greek rho, is very small in silver and copper and very large in glass and rubber? It is equal to resistance times cross-sectional area divided by length.
Conductivity.
Incorrect. Which quantity, often represented with a lowercase Greek rho, is very small in silver and copper and very large in glass and rubber? It is equal to resistance times cross-sectional area divided by length and is usually measured in ohm meters.
Insulation potential?
It's resistivity. Toss up 16. What is the name given to any line segment that connects 2 points
Chord.
on a circle? You got the chord, Murray. Here is your bonus 17. According to Newton's first law of motion, anything in motion will tend to remain in its present condition unless acted upon by some other force. What do we call this principle?
Inertia.
Inertia is correct. Toss up 18. How many words should be capitalized in this sentence? I saw President George Bush jogging in our nation's capital on Thursday morning.
5.
5 is the answer. Here's your bonus 19. On the Fahrenheit scale, at what temperature does water boil?
212.
That is correct. 212 degrees. Here is your toss-up, everybody. Toss-up 20. Ready? Complete this line in the African American spiritual. Gonna lay down my burden down by the riverside. I ain't gonna study blank.
War no more.
Yes, war, no more is what I was gonna say later. War's your first answer, so that's fine. Here's your bonus, 21. It can be defined as something factual, empirical, actually the case, or spatio-temporal. Name this two-letter word that confused Bill Clinton, which can also be defined as the present third-person singular form of to be.
Is.
Is correct. After 21 questions, we have a score of Lone Oak 27, Murray 25. Here's toss-up 22. If Jessica has a gross of pencils and Monica has 1/4 as many pencils as Jessica has, then how many pencils does Monica have?
36.
That's correct. Bonus 23. The formula HC2H3O2 is used to represent what common acid, also known as ethanoic acid and vinegar?
Acetyl. I designate Dano.
Acetyl acid.
Incorrect, Captain.
Acetic acid.
It's acetic. It's IC at the end. Toss-up 24. What was the legendary home of the Greek and Roman gods?
Mount Olympus.
That's correct. Here's your bonus, 25. Lone Oak. What state is home to Walden Pond, Lowell National Historic Park, and Harvard University?
Massachusetts.
That's correct. Toss-up 26. What is the value of 65 times 65?
No answer.
4,225. Toss-up 27. What do biologists call the process by which a strand of DNA makes an exact
Replication.
That's correct. Lone Oak 28 bonus. From what Shakespearean play does the following quote come? To be or not to be? That is the question.
Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Hamlet.
Hamlet is correct.
Keeping time. I forgot.
Toss-up 29. What is the name for a legal entity that is chartered by a state or nation, usually applied to large businesses?
Company.
Incorrect.
Corporation.
Corporation. Bonus 30, Lone Oak. What 20th century American songwriter and folk singer wrote the song, This Land Is Your Land?
Woody Guthrie.
Correct. After 30 questions, we have Lone Oak 33, Murray 26. Here is toss-up 31. The slogan, "Not 1 inch of territory ceded or lost," was used to describe what war, which was ended by the Treaty of Ghent?
The War of 1812.
Correct. Bonus 32. 2 answers required for this question. Solve for x. 4x squared equals 144.
X equals positive or negative 6.
Correct. Toss-up 33. What word whose prefix means 1/billionth is used to describe the building of high-tech devices on a...
Nanotechnology.
That's correct. Bonus 34. What German leader came to be known as the Iron Chancellor?
Bismarck.
Correct. Toss-up 35. Factor this polynomial completely. 2x squared minus 9x plus 4. Time was called. It's quantity x minus 4 times the quantity 2x minus 1. 36 is a toss-up. The labyrinth, a vast maze.
Minotaur.
Incorrect. The labyrinth, a vast maze on the island of Crete, was designed by what inventor?
Daedalus.
Daedalus is correct. Bonus 37. What is the capital of the Republic of Cyprus?
Nicosia. Designate me, please. I want to get one.
I designate Zia.
Nicosia.
Nicosia. You are correct. Toss-up 38. Use Newton's second law of physics to calculate the mass in slugs of an object with a weight of 96 pounds at sea level.
$96 slugs.
36 slugs.
3 slugs. Toss-up 39. What is the complete name of the organization formed in the 1920s to defend the civil rights of unpopular causes, including minorities?
The ACLU.
Incorrect. What is the complete name of the organization formed in the 1920s to defend the civil rights of unpopular causes, including minorities, Nazis, and communists?
American Civil Liberties Union.
That's the full name we needed. Here's your bonus, 40, Murray. With regards to physical size, what is the smallest mammal?
True.
Shrew is correct. That is the end of our final match. We will confirm the final scores and report that result to you right after this.
Have you ever seen it?
Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, the final score has been calculated. Lone Oak 39, Murray 28. Congratulations to Lone Oak High School. You are the 2007 West Kentucky Academic Bowl champions. Your school will receive $2,000 in scholarship money to share among team members. Congratulations on this fine effort. Murray High School, an equally fine effort in getting to the finals. Your school received $1,000 in scholarship money to split among the members. I must say this was a fantastic match. 67 total points scored out of 80 questions. That is an amazing accomplishment that both of these teams should be very proud of. I'm Gary Goodacre, Associate Professor of Mathematics. Our judge was Mr. Jason Donner. I'd like to thank all the people who put this together. It was a wonderful experience, and I would like to see you next year at the 2008 West Kentucky Academic Bowl, where 4 high schools will vie for $5,000 in scholarship money. Until next year, this is Gary Goodacre. So long.